What is going on, everybody? It is Andrew here from AppleInsider with the VOCOlinc PureFlow Air Purifier. And what makes this distinctly different than any other purifier on the market is this one works with Apple's HomeKit, along with Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant if you're in that sort of thing. But we're going to focus here on the device itself and HomeKit support. So the VOCOlinc VAP1. A lot of people overlook their air quality in their homes, but it is very important, especially if you're animal lovers. And we are huge animal lovers. Just a few of the random guys we have running around our house: Mosby and Easton and Dixie. We have another bunny, another cat. We've got Dublin here. We have a lot of animals running around our house. So aside from the typical mold, dust, pollen, allergens, smoke, bacteria, and odors, we also have a ton of pet dander to worry about as well. Now, this is a dual filter setup with a 3-stage filter on each side. One side is the pre-filter, then the HEPA filter, and then a whole layer of activated carbon. That activated carbon is crucial to removing any odors that are in your air. Together, this can remove smells as well as particles down to 0.3 microns. The identical filters on either side are easy to remove and replace. The doors are also magnetic, so when you go to close them, they magnetically lock into position, and they are strong magnets, ensuring these doors do not get bumped off or come open inadvertently. And when the doors are removed, the motor automatically turns off, shutting down the air purifier. This device is the first HomeKit air purifier on the market, and we've been very excited to try it out. The design is very sleek. It looks like a lot of other air purifiers on the market, a large plastic body, but there is a display in the front and several lights across the top. Now, VOCOlinc likes its lights. There was a lot of neon green, but fortunately those can be dimmed or turned off completely. The top has a cool 3D wave pattern kind of going on. That's where the air is pushed out after it's pulled in from either side of the machine. To set up the VOCOlinc VAP1 PureFlow Smart Purifier, all you have to do is plug it in, and then using the Home app or the VOCOlinc app or any other HomeKit app, scan the HomeKit pairing code on the awkwardly placed HomeKit sticker on the front of the machine. It'll then go ask you to assign a room, give a name, and name the individual features of the air purifier, including the air purifier itself, the air quality sensor, the humidity level, the temperature, everything that this measures. It also, in iOS 14, gives you some suggestions on perhaps automating this so it turns on and off at different times. Now let's look at that gorgeous display on the front of the VAP1. So obviously you can tell it is on. You can see your current air quality level there towards the top, followed by the humidity level, then the temperature. At the bottom, you have the life stage of the filter and that bright LED there that changes based on the air quality of the room. So obviously green is great all the way down to red for bad. It can be turned on from within the app. The screen can be dimmed from within the app. You can turn everything off completely if you don't want to see it at all, because even at the lower levels, this is still kind of bright. But fortunately, they have what is called night mode, which will completely dim it and put it into a special quiet version of the fan. VOCOlinc says that this will typically be between 30 and 55 decibels, depending on how loud it is turned up. But we found that you can only get down to the super low 30 decibel volume or lower when you are in this special night mode. Now let's go ahead and look at how you can control this through the HomeKit app with Siri as well as with the VOCOlinc app itself. So we're going to first start with Apple's Home app. We're going to go to our bedroom where we have this configured, and you'll see the PureFlow is listed. Along the top, you can see that it is on. We have a temperature of 68, it's 60% humidity, all in that one room, all being captured by the VAP1. Then you have the power and the level that it is on. You can see all the different devices that show inside of HomeKit, all 4 of those, and those can be split into separate devices rather than just lumped all together. It just depends on how you want to see it. But otherwise, the Home app does not give you all too many options. Of course, you can turn this on and off and control the speed. An important note about the speed: it can only be adjusted in 20% intervals. So 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. If you try to go anywhere between those, it'll jump to those. So even though it looks kind of like numbers, you have to, when talking to Siri, talk in those 20% percentages, like 80%, 100%, 20%, whatever it may be. You can query about any of these statuses that the VOCOlinc PureFlow captures, such as how the air quality is in that room, what the temperature is in that room, what the humidity level is like in that room, and control the humidifier or the purifier itself. So everything can really be done through Siri except for turning on night mode. Unfortunately, you cannot turn on night mode with Siri. When you ask, they just ask what mode you want to set your PureFlow smart air purifier to, which is not exactly what we're going for. So that's one downside to the VOCOlinc PureFlow smart air purifier. We do get a lot more information though in the VOCOlinc app. So if we jump into the app, you can see our air quality level right around the top, that big green ring. It changes as well. You can see we have Wi-Fi connected. It's 60% humidity, 68 degrees in there. We have a power button. Then we have the night mode toggle, the child lock button, and then turning on or off auto mode. Then of course we have the manual controls for the fan. Adjust it with any of those variables between 0 and 5. You can set a timer for this, a sleep timer. You can change the brightness of that display and the brightness of that bar on the front. All of those can be adjusted, and then you can perform firmware updates from within the app, because that is a limitation of HomeKit. While you don't have to use the VOCOlinc app much, you do have to use it for firmware updates. As far as automation goes, you could leave this on automatic all the time, or you can automate it with HomeKit, such as maybe turning off or turning down when people arrive and turning up when people leave, or vice versa. Having it just scheduled at certain times of the day, like turning on in the morning or night or at nighttime, while you're at work, whatever it may be. You can do an accessory as controlled. So whenever a light switch is turned on in the room, maybe that will turn off or on, or a motion sensor is detected. And that's including when sensor detects something. That is actually crucial if you have this in your kitchen, because you could use a HomeKit smoke detector. And whenever the HomeKit smoke detector detects anything, you can go ahead and turn on your air purifier to high. Air purifiers are pretty incredible. They make such a huge difference in your home, and the first time that you look at that filter, you're going to see what I mean. This one here, while it runs for $400 at full price, that's a bargain. We use the blue 121, I believe, which only does 620 or so square feet, while this will clean 645. And while the Blue Air is well respected and an incredible piece of technology, there is no smarts to it. There's no automatic mode. There is no turning on or off based on other accessories. You have all that control here. The downside really is the added price of replacing filters after a certain amount of time. But regardless of that, this is still an incredible air filter. It is a great bargain for being less than the blue while cleaning more air, and you have the additional smarts. And it is the first and only HomeKit air purifier to come to market. If you want to grab one for yourself, and we recommend it, you can find the link down below in the description, and I'd love to know what you guys think over on Twitter.